welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Allison Clarke and I'm a senior portrait and wedding photographer based out of Southern New Hampshire. And I'm also an educator for those who are just starting their own photography businesses and want to learn a little bit more. The past 3 weeks we've been talking all about senior photography tips, and this week is the big wrap up about post-processing. At the beginning of my photography career, I used to take 10 plus hours editing a senior session, and now it takes me less than 3 for both culling, editing, and exporting. I'm going to bring you guys behind the scenes into my Lightroom catalog to show you all how I do it. Let's go! So when I first get into my Lightroom, I go straight to the library module, upload the photos. This is a shoot that I did a little while ago, so I've already kind of culled and edited them, but we're going to go through it again just for the sake of this video. So you can see here in my library module, I have all these images, and I usually zoom out so I can see 3 in a row at a time, and I'll just start going through. And I'll click on the images that I like, and I'll hit the P key to pick them or flag them, whatever you want to call it. And I literally just go through, and any image that I'm like, I sort of like it. I pick it, I flag it. I can narrow it down later as I do more culling. But I just kind of do this in the library module. I find that 3 in a row is kind of zoomed out enough that I can see it without having to go through them individually one by one. So this always has worked really well for me. So still in the library module, I can click that little flag in the bottom right corner to filter it so that I'm only seeing the pictures that I picked, the ones that I clicked P, and these are flagged, and these are the images that I like. As you can see, I've flagged 138 of these images. So let's say for a senior session, I don't want to deliver 138. I only want to deliver, let's say 50. Now I can do my second round of culling and kind of go through these again and figure out which ones I'm willing to part with. Again, I stay in this like 3 in a row zoomed in kind of version, and I'll just start clicking the U key to unpick or unflag any images that I'm now looking at and being like, I actually don't love this. Or if it seems like a duplicate, because when you look at it in the library module, you can easily see when 2 images are too much alike. So I'll keep going until I get to a point where I am satisfied with the number of images that I have in the gallery. If I want to narrow it down even further, usually what I will do is I will go into the develop module and I'll compare 2 pictures that maybe look really similar. And I'll just go in between the 2 and zoom in, maybe see which one is sharper, more focused on the eyes. So that one looks pretty sharp. And then this one, maybe not as much as the other one. So I'll unflag that one, and I will just keep this one. So that's also really helpful to finish culling them down. Now, for the sake of this video, I'm going to reset a bunch of these images so that I can actually show you how I would edit them. So I'm just going to select a bunch, go into develop, reset. So now they are raw, unedited images, so I can kind of show you how I would do this. Oh, wait, maybe not all. Reset, I'll go back in, reset, reset, reset. Going. Awesome. So I will start with this image. So usually I'll apply one of my presets to one image, and this is a super crazy hack for all of you. Make presets, edit one image with those presets, kind of tweak the preset if you need to your liking, and get it perfect for that lighting situation and that color scheme. So I'll usually kind of bring up the shadows a little bit, and then from there, click shift and select them all and click synchronize, and you're going to go and make sure that the brush adjustments are not there, but you're going to click synchronize. And then once you click that, all of your photos, those settings will apply to all of the images, because since they're all in a similar lighting situation, it'll all be perfect. That you might have to do slight tweaks here and there, like I'll bump up the dehaze on this one because it's a bit more sunny. This one is kind of the opposite. I'm not having as much haze, so I'll take it down. And then all you have to do is minor tweaks, and it saves you so much time. So from here, I will show you guys, let's just pretend that we synced all of these. They are all under the same lighting conditions. Like I said, I kind of already edited these, so let's just choose one for the sake of retouching. We can reset. Let's see. So this one, I'll show you guys how I kind of retouched, because it's a good close-up portrait. So at this point, we'll have synced it. Click synchronize. Awesome. And then we will do whatever minor tweaks we need to do to this image before we retouch it. I do the tweaks kind of as I go, not all at once, so I'll tweak it before I retouch it. So let's just say I want this a little bit brighter. Perfect. So the first thing I will do is go over to my adjustment brush and go to my Skin Fix preset. I've been tweaking this a little bit lately now that the texture option is there, and I'll just kind of take the clarity and the texture down, and I'll always swipe it right under the eyes, between the eyebrows, kind of smooth out those creases. Sometimes on the chin, I'll do a little swipe there, or next to the nostrils if they're at all bumpy or red. And then I'll do that. I'll usually tweak it so the highlights are boosted, since those are the areas that I kind of want highlighted on the face. And from there, that's really all I do. As you can see, there are already catch lights in her eye from using my reflector, so I don't really need to add any brightness to her eyes. I might remove pimples if she was to have pimples with the spot removal tool, or add some lip tint if she didn't have any lip gloss on, but that's not the case here, so that's really all I'll do. Using that reflector makes it super fast and simple for me to edit. So from there, I will go and I'll select all the images and I'll click export. I'll usually name the folder the name of the girl, or the senior I should say, and I'll always make sure it's sharpened for the screen, since that's what usually they're viewing it on, and I'll just click export. And we are all done. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope this video was helpful to you, and leave a like below if it was, and drop me a comment if you have something specific that you want me to talk about in future weeks. I would love your input on what you want to learn about. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at Allison Clarke Photography for some daily tips and tricks, and also hit me up on TikTok at the same username for some quick educational videos that will brighten your day. Thank you guys so much for coming to my channel today, and I hope to see you all again next week. Have a lovely rest of your day.